You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
I'm getting nothing for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is my two
Watching AHS Today.
My two front teeth.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's Thursday, December 3rd, a blue day. I'm Joy Johnson.
And I'm Rushton Davis, and you're watching AHS Today.
Now let's see what's for lunch with Austin and Ada.
Today for lunch
What is it?
we're having hot wings, chicken fillet, and tiger wine for lunch.
Okay.
Kristen Breimer and Angela Thomas will be on campus today at 10 a.m. to meet with prospective seniors for the AUM-AU Seamless Admissions Program. The session will be held in the multimedia room, and Mr. Tyndall will take attendance at the event.
German Club will meet today after school to go over the plans for the St. Nicholas party happening tomorrow.
Credit advancement tests will be given on December 9th at AJHS and December 10th at AHS from 3:30 to 5. You can take an end-of-course assessment for any course except career prep. If you are interested in taking two tests, you will have to take one at the high school and one at the junior high. If you are interested, sign up in the counseling office by today to get your tests approved.
Let's take a look at today's weather.
Good morning, Auburn High School. I'm Carly Sellers, here with your weather. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 58, a low of 36, and a 0% chance of rain. And tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 61, a low of 38, and a 0% chance of rain. I'll be back tomorrow to give you the weather's highs and lows, but until then, back to the studio.
The AHS Library will be closed on Monday, December 7th. Please make arrangements to use computers and printers ahead of time.
Student Outreach for Christ will meet Tuesday, December 8th at 7:15 a.m. in room 9211, and dues are $10.
HOSA is collecting new and slightly used coats this month as part of the Lee County One Coat campaign. Coats of all sizes can be brought to room 307 until December 11th.
Now let's go to Madison and Jenny with breaking the news.
Hey, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Madison.
And this is Breaking the News.
This week on Breaking the News, we're talking about the newspapers recently donated to Auburn High School.
Yay! I was contacted back at the beginning of the school year by Mr. James Floyd at Auburn University, who works in the College of Veterinary Medicine, and they do dog training. They train dogs for drug sniffing and things like that, and they train them on this lady's land out in Russell County. And she showed him, Mr. Floyd, this collection of newspapers. You can see this one is from 1940, the election of Roosevelt, his third term in 1940. And she said, "Do you want him?" And he said, "Yeah." So he took him to the university library. University library didn't want him. He contacted me and said, "Is there a high school that wants them?" And I said, "Well, yes, we do," because these are certainly treasured documents. And so he worked through the university archive department to archive them, to create photocopies of the front pages of all the newspapers, and then to archive them and donate them to Auburn High School. They are in acid-free folders and acid-free boxes, so that we'll continue to be able to preserve these and continue to use them in our social studies classes as true, real primary source documents. And then Pat O'Neill was the lady with the newspapers. She donated this case so that we can change out the front pages of these so that as students walk the halls of the second floor, they can see the front pages of these newspapers that were very historical. We are very, very proud of this. And hope that this will be a project that if you're a student at Auburn High School and you've got parents, grandparents with newspapers in their garage somewhere that they might like to see donated to this project, just let one of the social studies teachers know, and we can certainly get on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks for tuning in.
Back to you in the studio.
Tryouts for junior varsity and varsity baseball are today through December 11th from 3:45 to 5 p.m. at the AHS baseball field.
Soccer tryouts will be next week, December 7th through 11th at the Wire Road Soccer Complex. Tryouts are open to anyone from 7th through 12th grade. The girls will try out from 4 to 6 p.m. and the boys from 6 to 8 p.m.
Theater AHS will hold open auditions on Tuesday, December 15th for the spring play, The Crucible. To audition, students must pick up an audition packet from Miss Mock in room 110 before December 15th. Any AHS student is invited to audition.
Come and support the varsity girls and boys basketball teams tomorrow as they host the Opelika game. B team will start at 4:30 and the varsity girls at 5:45 and varsity boys at 7.
The ACT word of the day is terra firma. Terra firma is Latin for solid earth. Thanks for tuning in. That's AHS Today.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence.